Hey everyone, how's it going? So in this episode, I want to talk about dealing with shitty stuff. So when I say shitty stuff, I'm sorry if you feel it's a swear, but basically, just down in the dumps crappiness. Any situation that just gets you down, you don't know what to do, you're bawling or not, whatever way you deal with these emotions, this is what my advice to it all is to just embrace those feelings, feel those emotions, be there. You're experiencing this for a reason. One thing about lots of life, of why we continue to experience it, is because we don't allow for it all to be out. We constantly telling ourselves we shouldn't feel this way, don't do this, don't allow for that. And so we're constantly suppressing it and trying to be this other person, but the problems are not going away. The same things are happening. So that is why I say to embrace it, because you are feeling this way for a reason. No matter how stupid you feel it is, no matter how wrong you feel it is, no matter if you don't want to feel like this, you are feeling like this. And it's best to just accept it for that moment because you're going through it in that moment. So I say bawl yourself out, scream yourself out, do whatever you need in that moment, except for harming yourself physically, but do whatever it is you need in that moment for that time. Just know it's this moment, even if the moment ends up being a few days, a month, a year, years, I'm sorry if it is, but normally if you just embrace it for that moment, I promise you it will not last as long as years as we have been allowing things to, is because, again, like I said, you keep suppressing it. So of course it's going to last years. Whereas if you just embrace it for that moment, let it all out, feel the ways feel all of the ways you feel them. Even if you think it's not rational, not logical, not the way you want to feel, just feel them and allow them to be. Then from there, to talk to yourself. Why do you feel you felt that way? And this is when honesty is key. It breaks down barriers so much more quick if you're honest. But yes, it takes some fishing sometimes because we don't realize how many lies we have fed ourselves, how many blocks we have put on ourselves, how much walls we have on ourselves. And it's about knocking those down, about getting through, about allowing ourselves to be who we are. Meaning, if you think it's a stupid reason, if you think it's a reason you wish that you didn't feel, but it is, just allow for those, because from there, when you accept them, when you allow them, is when you can move on, when you can choose differently, when you know where these things come from and you can decide what to do with it. That's when all the answers can start being worked out. But when you keep suppressing it, when you just push it down and act like nothing is wrong, when you don't allow yourself to feel that stuff, that is exactly why you're experiencing the life you are at the moment and have been for your life, is because of that. So definitely just feel those feelings. Yes, it sucks for that moment, but at the same time, it's releasing. It releases so much stuff. Letting out your emotions releases a crazy amount of that energy. I don't want to say negative energy because it does become positive. Good example of negative becoming positive. That release of energy allows for a lot of positive energy to come in if you're wanting to change that stuff in your life and not feel that way anymore. So again, good luck with it all, because you are worth it and it's up to you if you believe you are. If you don't believe you are, you can still work through this kind of stuff. That's how we build up into our confidence, into believing we deserve it. It doesn't just start like you need to believe you deserve it or you can't move on. No, it starts on all different places. People start all different places. There's 7 billion of us, more coming, more not, but I believe more coming. And there's so many different scenarios, possibilities, paths of how we all work it all out to be. Sorry if my hands are all wavy. But yeah, there's so many different ways of possibilities that things can, work its way. So you decide your own path. And sometimes you don't even know you're creating your own path. It's really cool. So good luck with everything again, and so much love always.